Well, happy Tuesday. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kenesha Dees. Huntsville City Schools welcomed back more than 1,800 educators today in preparation for the new school year. Our Sedona Meadows was at Lee High School today. Sedona, how was the energy like there?
Thank you, Kenesha. Yeah, the energy, there was a lot of it as they were trained in the classrooms and they unpacked boxes, getting ready for that first day of school. And since the pandemic, some students may feel behind. These teachers want to make sure that students feel both supported emotionally and academically. I spoke with the principal of the school as well as an English teacher to hear about how they're doing just that.
COVID-19 affected many things, education being one of them, where students and educators had to work virtually. But now that most students are back to in-person schooling, some kids may feel behind in their studies. Lee High School Principal Tony Woods says these students have been a concentrated focus across the Huntsville City School District.
We had summer enrichment for any student that felt like they needed to get caught up or was behind, and we have it built into our daily schedule, as all Huntsville City schools, where there's a period called zero period, which is an enrichment period. It's also used to help get kids caught up that may be lacking behind. And also the district used some fund to offer after-school tutoring for free for all students to help support that as well.
Olivia Cooper is a junior English teacher and emphasizes that the pandemic affected students beyond academics.
When we say behind, they're not only behind academically, but also socially, emotionally.
Cooper says she cares for her students, and if they need help, she and many others are there.
All hands on deck. I mean, if you're behind in test scores, if you're behind in reading, let's read, let's study. I'm really interested in social mobility, and education is the #1 pathway to social mobility.
And with this new school year approaching, you may be sending your child off to high school for the first time. Principal Woods has some advice.
Don't be alarmed. I know they're trying to turn their babies loose for the first time, but I would tell them to make sure that they stay on top of grades, because from 9th grade, at the beginning of 9th grade, they matter.
He says that connection can make all the difference.
Make sure that the student is involved in school, get connected to something, whether it be a sports team, some type of club organization. The students that are connected to the school typically have the best success in high school.
And educators will be training all week long with focuses on school curriculum, resources available for students who need the extra help, and new school safety technology. Back to you, Kenesha.